Good afternoon, man flu. Quickly, I just got to get that in case you turn off because I look so terrible today, and I feel worse than I feel as bad as I look. Man flu. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but a thought's occurred to me, and I want to share it. Although how any thought has occurred to me today, I don't know. But here it is anyway. A part of my personality, which is a huge negative, is that I've got an obsessive personality, I've got an obsessive trait. Oh, I mean, medically, I was diagnosed years ago with having, and can I just say quickly again, I haven't got the new camera, it's not Apple May, so the light on this, I'm using photo booth, it's terrible. Years ago, I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, together with all the other things, the clinical depression and the anxiety and the panic. I sound like Woody Allen. Anyway, but even moving that aside, the medical side of it, the fact is I've got an obsessive personality trait, which drives me mad and it drives everyone else mad. All right, so it drives me mad, what the hell? I'm stuck with me and I'm used to it. I mean, that's, unfortunately it drives everyone else mad. Have you washed your hands? Get your shoes off. Have you washed your hands? Have you cleaned your, have you locked the door? The window's shut? Telly off? Have you checked? Check. Drives everyone mad. And generally, it's not a good way to be. Everyone's saying to me, moderation. Can you not just be moderate? Why do you got to be extreme? It's very difficult when you've got an obsessive personality. It's very hard to be moderate. When you do something, you do it. You do it properly. Anyway, there's a positive side to. If I keep going forward, the light keeps coming on this thing. So I'm going to have to keep moving towards. Sorry about that. I was speaking to someone about my diet. I've gone on a diet and I've lost coming up, it's a big figure this one I think about, I've lost coming up 20% of my body weight over the last year or so. Down from 92 kilograms from 92 to just below 75. So what's that, just over 17 kilos? 18, coming up, 18, 19%. It's a lot. And I've been exercising as well. A year ago, running, anathema to me. I mean, it was complete anathema to me. The idea of it, absolutely not. I can't run. Not I don't run. I can't run. And the most I could manage was about 300 meters. I mean, literally about 300 meters, which for you, those of you who can't work that out, I mean, I couldn't run a minute. I couldn't run a minute. I'll be right. I mean, physically, I'm sure physically they are. Physically, I probably could. I'm sure I could, physically. But mentally, nah, I was completely shot. And now I'm running 10Ks a week. Now, and people say to me, how easy, is the diet? But, well, I mean, how difficult is it, I should say. Is that they say, wow, you lost all that weight and you're running, and how is it? It's dead easy for me. Dead easy. Because I'm not showing off. I've got an obsessive personality. It's easy. I just say, no, can't eat. So for me, eating, I know food psychologists, eating disorder people or whatever would say, oh no, what I'm about to say is dangerous, and that I'm exhibiting, I'm presenting, if you like, to use a medical term, with the symptoms of anorexia. I don't believe it is anorexia, but then I suppose a lot of anorexics don't believe that. I'm not anorexic. I've got an obsessive disorder, which feeds through in everything that I do, in so much that I do. And it just happens to be feeding through here. So it's not just related to foods. Right? I eat on the basis of need and not want. And when I say need, I don't mean need as in fancy. I don't just say I need it to make myself feel better. I mean literally need. For me, food is a fuel. I have not eaten a single crumb in the last 12 months. Not a crumb of biscuit. I haven't eaten a biscuit. Not one biscuit. Not one slice of cake. Not a crumb. Not a sweet. Not one sweet. Not one sweet. The children offering me a sweet one. Nothing. Not one alcoholic drink at all. Absolutely nothing. And people say, well, incredible. Got to get the light back on. People say, willpower. That's nothing to do with willpower. I mean, I've just flipped a switch, in my mind, and I'm off food, and that's what I've done. So, and the running, I've got to do it. I've got the bug, people talk about a bug with running, and I've got that bug. But it's also part of that obsessive personality trait that I've got. That the idea of not running, it doesn't matter whether I want to, even if I'm tired or my legs hurt or whatever it is, I mean, I'm running. It's what I'm doing. The sun comes up in the day, you see the moon at night, and I run. I mean, that's what I do. And so there's an example, I guess, of something that generally about me is bad in my personality and my character, but that can feed through in some positive ways, at times. But I said before that I've diagnosed years ago with clinical depression, and I've been, if you look at my vlogs, or you've seen people who've read my blogs, and say if you look at vlogs, I've touched on it, actually gone into some detail in one or two of them, is I've been in some very bad places with my depression, clinical depression, not bipolar, not, not manic depression as I grew up to know bipolar. No, but I've heard manic depressives talking, and I've read about manic depression, and they say that the upside, this is with artistic, creative people, the upside is when they do all their good work and they're creating, and that the underneath bit is just the even keel. This is great when they're right up there. And down there's terrible, but they wouldn't trade off that and get rid of this. They wouldn't do a trade-off to be here. So because they need this bit. This is where they're great. The price they pay for this is this. Now, I'm never on an even keel. I'm either here or here, I think manic depression, actually funny, my guess is that I drop down as low as the bipolar people, but probably they don't go up as high as they do. But I am pretty well never there. At the moment, I am here, actually. Not here, but I'm here. It's not helped by the fact that I've got this terrible man flu. That doesn't help. But I am here at the moment. And I wouldn't get rid of that because I get such a buzz when I'm up here. That might be tomorrow and it might come back the day after. And this is an incredible place to be. This really is an incredible place. Every time it happens, it's weird. It feels, even though I know that feeling, it's like, whoa, it's the colours are brighter and more vibrant. The light is lighter, and sound and music is more beautiful, and emotions are just are greater. And also what happens is that this is when I'm very positive, and this is when I'm ambitious, and when I feel like I can do stuff, and I feel powerful and able and confident, and which is so would I get rid of this? This is terrible here. This is when I'm numb and just and just really feeling down and low. So that's my daughter must have some music on. So sorry about that. Just one sec. Romy, excuse me. Romy, can you shut your door, darling? Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it's a bit of natural play there. So I wouldn't be without this if it meant doing without this. And I guess that I should just treat this as time out. There's nothing I can do, and just say, well, look, it's going to come back, and you're going to be up here. And then when this happens, is feel fortunate. Yeah, something is feel fortunate that I get this. I shouldn't be thinking, I'm just trying to get the light back. I shouldn't be feeling, woe is me, poor me, because I've got to put up with this. That's just a price that do you know something? That's right. I hadn't really thought about it like this, but that's just a price that I've got to pay, because this is great. This is when I really feel alive and I'm really in touch and really connected, and I don't know how other people feel. I get a sense that my senses and my awareness is heightened here, and this is a great place to be, and I've just got to ride that wave when it comes, and I've got to get the most out of it and the most creative stuff done, and that's there you go. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that thought. This man flu is bringing me down, so I'm going to go. It's Thursday, so if I don't speak to you before the weekend, have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll be back with you when my man flu is gone, and when I'm not here, and when I'm back up there again. So, well, that's it then. Take care.